What do I even say? How do I even begin? This streams. The streams... It's a finale stream. Hi, the one who knocks. Well, first of all, welcome back to Okami. This is it. This is the finale. We boarded the Arc of Yamato. We're gonna do a boss rush and then final boss, and that's it. So it might be a little longer of a stream, but it won't be too bad. You might see some familiar symbols on the wall here. I think we'll probably take them counterclockwise. And guys, there's gonna be an Okami sequel. Dude, that got announced. That's the hardest I've ever cried at a video game announcement since Kingdom Hearts 3. I can't believe that's real. Anyway, well, I did off screen. I got all of the techniques, as you can see. I got all these out, so I got every technique, and he says, I don't have anything else to teach you, bye. So that's it. The last thing in the bestiary is the final boss. For now I am putting on the rosary because it will be easier to fight everything, but I did get the final 2 gold dusts from Marco over here, the celestial merchant. So everything has been powered up. Hello. I am going to see if I can get, this, because we shouldn't need this anymore. There are no more. This will come in handy still for a fight. And this, obviously. But this is going to be really helpful. You can see the little gold outlines on our ink there. Alright, and let's get this boss gauntlet started. Let's... Actually, you know what? I think I will go ahead and do them clockwise. Maybe counterclockwise. I think the game expects you to do them clockwise, though, so I'll do it for the plot. I don't want to defeat Ninetales first, though. Hey, after this game and then Phoenix Wright, what will I play? I'm still deciding what to do. To be honest... Oh, hello. Goodness, if I'm not mistaken, you're from our home, the Celestial Plane. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. Who would have thought we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark, cold ice has paid off. We Celestials may have lost our physical form, but our spirits live on and are with you for all eternity. We were heartbroken after the battle on the Celestial Plane. When you fell to this world with that monster. We managed to escape before it happened, but little did we know the tragedy that was about to befall us. Right, you guys were all eaten. After we ran away from the battle, we boarded the Ark of Yamato hoping to get away. But not long after we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which was built by the lunar civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder and plummeted down to this world. The Celestials on board, each and every one of us, were slain. I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing. But when the Ark fell to this world and brought such tragedy, well, it was nothing short of a disaster. Okami Amaterasu, it seems that the Ark has begun to move again after all this time. But this place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care not to be sucked into the darkness. Don't worry, I got this. Actually, you know what? For this fight, I will change to my glaive. So, I'm playing the entire Ace Attorney series. So, I'll in the new year, once we finished AA4, it'll be investigations time. As far as what I do otherwise, I haven't decided yet. I can't decide if I want to go back to old games or start a new game. I haven't decided. I'll figure it out and I'll put it in a community post eventually. Because that also will, like once I've decided what my schedule will be too. Because I think Sunday night streams are just going to get nuked. At least for a little while. And maybe I'll do, like, every other Monday or maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't know. But Thursday and Saturday shouldn't change. Hi, Ninetales! Ah. Okay, well that's okay. I can kind of speedrun these bosses now. Because I have items galore. Alright, come here. Okay. You know what? All of you get zapped. In fact... Oops. Bark. Don't. Ninetales, that's very rude of you. Come on, do your thing. Yeah. I mean, I have an idea of what I would like to play next, as far as like a non-Ace Attorney game. Now, as far as like when I'm done with Ace Attorney completely, I just think I probably won't stream anything else. I'll just do like a once a week or like one game at a time type beat. Oh, come here, little lady. Because eventually, I'm not gonna stream forever. I'm not gonna stream forever. I'm like, I've got other things to do in my life. As I get older, my priorities change. The whole purpose of me streaming has also like begun to slightly deviate, and like that's, you know, counterproductive to what I wanted. Hello. Oh, power slash so strong. Oh. Goodbye, Ninetales. Yeah. Alright, let's skedaddle. Honestly, I'm okay with whatever odds are. I haven't heard or seen of them. Of the games, you mean? What games have you played? Oh, Okami Amaterasu! It seems one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all the evil power would leave our midst, then I'm sure the Ark would return to the celestial plane. I was ready for immortality, but now it seems the time has come for my spirit to take leave. It's brought joy to my heart to have met you before I depart. I hope that you will return to the celestial plane, Amaterasu, and that you will bring light to this world once more. Dude, this part is so sad. The music, the theme of the Celestials is such a beautiful song, too. Really, such a winner. Alright, I'm just gonna, like... Whoop. Game Awards, though, I watched that. Obviously. There were a lot of cool announcements. crazy that they're reviving so many old... I guess it's not too crazy. They're definitely pandering to like nostalgia, but Onimushi and Virtua Fighter also getting new games is crazy. Again, I cannot stress enough, Okami sequel, so banger. Kamiya Hideki, man that you are. That's so exciting. Oh yeah, I can damage people with my jump now, I forgot. Era of nostalgia for sure. Hi, Maddie. I bet I can one punch man you with my slash. And again. Easy. EZ PZ. Played a couple games like Punch Out. Minecraft, Slay the Princess. I see. Have you ever played Hades? Dude, Maddie, I was not okay at the end of that stream. I have to be so honest. So I was on call with Nem watching the Game Awards, watching Nyan Cave stream it, because that's what I've been doing for the past 3 years, I think. Like since Nem and I have been friends, that is how I've been doing it. And that trailer started. Well, he Jeff was like, something magical is happening, and like had tears in his fucking eyes, and I was like, don't tell me this is Kingdom Hearts. But then he was like, it's a premiere, and I was like, okay, no, then it's not Kingdom Hearts. Because I was thinking like magic, like, oh, is this like an allusion to Disney magic? And then the taiko drummer like came out, and it was awesome, and I was like, cool. And then the first note played, and I was like, huh, that note is the same note that plays in Okami when you first enter the Spider Queen's lair. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. I did wonder when the ark began to move. Lo and behold, it's the guardian of our home, the celestial plane. Why did such tragedy befall us? This ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. It had been enshrined in the celestial plane for many years. We believed it would be safe. In order to ensure our future existence, we fled to the ark when the monster attacked us. How could we have known this ark would become our coffin? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny. Perhaps it was all decided from the start. That monster Orochi, who attacked the celestial plane, had suddenly come flying across the sea of stars. And after destroying our people and our homeland, it went on to cause pain and suffering in this world. Perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. A lot of mention of the Moon Tribe here. Yeah, and so, like, I was like, no. That's so crazy. Like, what a coincidence, right? And, like, the ink brush style, I'm like, okay, there's a lot of games that have been trying to pull that style ever since Okami came out, to be honest. But then the dog's foot showed up, and I was like, oh my god, what? And it took me a second for, like, my brain to catch up to, like, what I was seeing, and I was like, no fucking way. What? And then it, like, hit me, and then the beginning of, like, the song played, and I was like, holy shit, like, and then I just cried. Like, cried. Very hard. Have not cried that hard since the Kingdom Hearts 3 announcement. Especially over a fucking video game. So excited for a new generation to meet Amaterasu, for sure. Yeah, The One Who Knocks, Hades is a great game. A lot of replayability. You can easily sink lots of hours into it. It's a roguelike. or roguelite, you could say. I highly recommend it. And the sequel is in early access as well, and it is also very fun. I definitely recommend playing the first one, though, because it is just fantastic. And you can be gay. Zagreus is bisexual, so that's always fun. Obviously, we love gay people in this house. Boop. Don't eat me. Don't eat me. Okay, phew. But I cried for like probably 30 to 40 minutes. So I would say actually I cried about like 20 minutes straight. And then 30 to 40 minutes, like, actually probably longer. Maybe even in like an hour long. I was like crying. Like, I would start to be like, okay, I'm fine. And then like think about it and it would be like, oh my god, it's real. That's the thing that's happening. We're so back. And then I was just like, and it was really funny too because I had friends texting me being like, Kat, oh my god, did you see them releasing an Okami sequel? And I was like sending them voice messages crying. Like, yes, Kat did see. Love wins, baby. But yeah, the art, it's crazy that they're doing it in the original style because like now the systems can do it, you know? It's great. Awesome. I can't wait. I'll talk about why it's so exciting to me specifically later, besides just generally being exciting. That will be all tied in at the end of this game. Reminds me of when the Dot Hack Sign series got a revamp. I'll take your word for it. I don't know anything about that series. Okami Amaterasu. I sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that man from the Moon Tribe? I can feel his pain, somewhere deep down inside this Ark. Amaterasu, you must save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seeds of tragedy from being sown. In order for the evil in this world to be exorcised, the sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, and that you will bestow peace upon us all. Someone on the Ark in pain, man from the Moon Tribe, eh? Well, if you haven't already figured it out, I won't say who it is, but when that clicked for me the first time I was playing this, I was like, oh, you didn't. What are those games about? Are they visual novels? Or are they like actual gameplay? Would you like to hear my hot take from the Video Game Awards? That like no one is going to agree with. Actually, no, I'm gonna do Orochi last. Orochi's a huge pain in the ass. And I'll want to switch to my reflector anyway. No, my hot take is that I don't think Metaphor should have won art direction. I'm sorry. Some of those backgrounds in the beginning of the game look kind of unfinished. It's not a bad game. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just don't think it should have won. Alright, yeah. Do your slow-mo bull. Get fricked. Oops. And death. That was so fast. I think there are a lot of cool things about Metaphor. I haven't played it yet. I've only watched some gameplay. I think there's some cool things about it. I don't think anything that the game did was particularly revolutionary. Atlas, for the most part, there are exceptions, like Catherine, especially like 13 Sentinels. But for the most part, Atlas games are really derivative of the SMT formula. Which is, if it works, it works. If you have if you have a genre that you excel at, that's great. But I don't know. I don't think that's just my hot take. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some details in the game that I haven't seen that just are fantastic. I surrender that possibility. But yeah. All right. Is there anyone here? Oh! I've been waiting for you, Okami Amaterasu. My fleeting spirit will disappear at any moment. I'm glad I was able to hold on long enough to meet with you. Long, long ago, you and Orochi fell together to this world. Then you waited for the Chosen One to put an end to Orochi's life. You waited patiently for countless moons, until finally the Chosen One, Nagi, was born. Together you sent the monster of the moon to its fate. And you didn't realize it, but that was just one ripple in the wave of darkness. It's exactly 100 years since the legend of Nagi. The monster was quietly recovering its strength for all those years, until it used Nagi's descendant, Susanoo, to complete its revival. And once again it tried to destroy this world. When you defeated it, the next stage of its plan began. It cursed the land with its evil power. And the world was soon overrun with monsters from the Ark. Orochi's evil essence was more than enough to power them all. The smoldering powers of darkness exploded throughout Nippon. And the world was thrown into a storm of chaos never seen before. Rip to Lechko and Nechiku for only being used once and not appearing on the Ark. After that, well, you saw with your own eyes. The evil powers that left those monsters you defeated have all gathered here in the Ark of Yamato, except for the owls. Because we just fought them. The exorcism of the roots of evil is a daunting task. You must keep your eyes open for what's in the center of it all. I don't know how to play. Oh, Halo 2 or 3, yeah. Overwatch 2. Basically about going into a virtual world in an MMORPG as the protagonist, Kite, or is it Kite, to dive into the game to figure out why people are falling into comas. Oh, okay. Interesting. So it's like Sword Art Online, but like hopefully better. Yes. I'm an SAO hater. Haters gonna hate. If I hate it, doesn't mean you can't like it. The lore's really catching you up. Yeah, that's fair. Dude, I will lose my goddamn mind if the next time I'm in Japan, they've already started releasing new merchandise for Okami, and I get to spend my money at the fucking Capcom store on that shit. I'm gonna go so nuts, so crazy. That's how I wanted to describe it. Let's see. Ah. Alright, ground boy. Drink. Came out before Sword Art Online. Yeah, so Sword Art Online is derivative. I can already tell next year is going to be a very, like, back to my roots kind of thing with the media that I like, because, like, I'm gonna reread all of Noragami. Noragami's getting new manga releases with new drawn covers and, like, a bigger size and shit. It's so exciting. Dude, if they have an Okami cafe while I'm there, I'll lose my goddamn mind. I won't be normal. I fear I will be so abnormal. Last time I was in Japan, I booked a very last minute reservation at the Capcom Cafe during a Mega Man promo just to go in to purchase all the Ace Attorney stuff from their last promo, which is so funny because I've never played a Mega Man game in my life and I really could not care less about Mega Man for the most part. I'm positive that Mega Man is a wonderful series and that people genuinely super enjoy it for a good reason. I'm just not one of them. I'm not like a Metroidvania person. I'm not into those games as much. It's not a game series I grew up with like Sonic, so. Also, oh, do I not have? Okay, that's too bad. Well, that's fine. Now my biggest hope for a game award, if I can be so honest and true, would be either another Grandia game, like a good one this time, or Skies of Arcadia remake. Kingdom Hearts 4, obviously I want that. Kingdom Hearts, the mobile game, whatever the shit they're gonna do, obviously I'm going to look forward to that very much. But as far as things that seem impossible that I would really like, yeah, those are my top. Oh my god, sorry, you said LAN? Reminder. Or reminder, rather, not reminder. News. Breaking news. Boop, 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 boop. Breaking news on Cat's stream. If you own a Crunchyroll subscription, 魔道祖师, the Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, Master of Diabolism, whatever they're gonna call it, there's like a million titles, MDZS, is now on Crunchyroll. Go watch it. It's so good. It's so unfortunate that some homophobic dude bros who are like the annoying anime dude bros are like up in the comments on like Crunchyroll's Twitter and shit. Whoa, hello. All I did was scratch you. And being homophobic because they didn't realize it's a BL adapted, very, very censored. All they do is like touch hands and like look longingly at each other and they like hug a couple times. I'll look at all the chat messages after I'm done with this fight. This fight is very... I have to really pay attention to what's going on around me. There's so much happening. But yes, please watch it. It's so good. It is a finished anime series, donghua, as opposed to Heaven Official's Blessings. Donghua adaptation has not finished yet, but Grandmasters has. You should watch it. It's very good. It's my favorite MXTX story. I think it's probably the best written one as well. Although Scum Villain, I do love her. You don't have a subscription? Okay, unfortunately that means you'll have to resort to the old-fashioned. Although if you're younger than 18, maybe you shouldn't watch it. I don't know. I would say actually the donghua is maybe you could watch that if you're, I guess if you're like 13, PG-13. I would rate it PG-13. But the novels are definitely like 18 plus content. All right, what did everybody say? All right. Sword Art Online lost me when the little girl was introduced. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. Yeah. It's a fun series, especially with the sagas. Okay. Bloons Tower Defense Baby Let's Go. I don't know what that is. That sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. Oh, Okami Amaterasu. It has begun at long last. The waves of darkness have finally begun to roll. All of this evil power. I cannot hold on much longer. Amaterasu, there was one final thing I must tell you. The man of the moon tribe with the golden hair. I want you to tell him something. My boyfriend? The Celestials will never forget how he fought alongside you when Orochi attacked. We are forever grateful. Maybe Man with the golden hair fought alongside me when Orochi attacked, huh? Well, well, well. So that's the truth of it, eh? Also, hi, Karma. Yeah, Crunchyroll, no, the Donghua adaptation of Master of Diabolism, or whatever they're, like I said, whatever they're gonna call it. Great. Great. It's not 100% the story. There's a lot left out, and a lot arranged, but as far as an adaptation for a series that long, and censoring it that much, I think that it is extremely good. Okay. Goodness. Alright, I do want to buy... Oh no, there's no things. There's no, talismans. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I thought that you'd have that, King. Okay, well, guess I'll go fuck myself. Alright, I have all my zodiac animals. We have our fish friends from the respective regions. Alright, let's go. Guys, let's fucking... I'm just here, baby. I don't know a thing. Yeah, I would say it, but I would rate the animated production a PG-13. So, but don't read the books unless you're over 18. They fuck nasty. Alright. Okami Amaterasu. Just being able to see you with my own eyes. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me. It pains me that I can't remain with you until the end. But I know that you won't let us down. Now, I must join the others. But I'll never forget you, and how we used to play in the fields in our homeland. Oh, I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu. Karma, you'd be scared if you read the books. It's for your own good. Gameplay recording got paused because you entered a block scene. Haha. Hey. Hi, Waka. Y'all gotta stop retracting your messages. I already saw. Just live with the consequences of your actions. Hey, oh my god, hi! There you are, Amaterasu. I thought I could handle this before you arrived. But it seems I have met my match. This brings back memories, ma chérie. Remember when we faced Orochi together on the celestial plane? Behold. It is shrouded in darkness, but make no mistake. This is none other than Yami, the evil ruler of darkness. It was he who slew the Celestials on board this very ark, and brought misfortune upon the land of mortals. Of course, it's too dark to see his true form now. And so it begins. The dreaded day of darkness is upon us. Distorted time and space brings about this phenomenon. This ill-fated day only occurs once every 100 years. Nobody, not even the gods, has the power to stop it. Still, I shall stand firm and fight this battle. For it was I who brought the Ark of Yamato to the celestial plane. But I was oblivious to the evil that lurked in its depths. I caused the death of countless innocent celestials and brought a curse upon the land of mortals. However, I cannot reset my actions, nor undo the past. Amaterasu. Orochi can only be defeated with the power of the Chosen One. That's what I told you, when you waited for me without question. You waited patiently in this land of mortals. You waited for the day that Nagi, the Chosen One, was born. You believed in me, despite knowing that I count myself among the ranks of the accursed Moon Tribe who had escaped from the Lunar Realm. I was deeply moved by your earnest spirit. That is why my faith in you has not waned since that fateful day when we engaged Orochi in battle side by side. Amaterasu, you must return to the celestial plane. You must do so, in order to bring peace to this world. When I fucking tell you that the first time I played this game and then Waka fucking getting yeeted, I threw my Wiimote and rage quit the game. I shit y'all not. I was so upset. God, get up! That's so funny. So how this is going to work. We are going to slowly have to earn our powers back. But before we get into the battle, I want to read about something called Hiruko. Izanami and Izanagi. In Japanese mythology, they had many children. They were considered the founding gods of Japan, right? And they had many children. Basically, all of the other gods are their kids, right? Hiruko was a child of Izanami and Izanagi and was disabled. Catch him in your arms, for real. That's where I was in life at the time. Hiroko is basically like leech child. And I don't know specifically if that's what Yami is supposed to be, but it really seems like it. Considering Yami like takes your powers like this. Izanami from Persona 4. Izanami and Izanagi are from mythology first. Great news. But like, it really seems like that is who Yami is. Why didn't it let me change my camera angle there? That's so strange. How are you allowed to sit there? Okay, well, you know what? Take this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a power slash. Stop it. Stop. You are destroying this place. I've actually never had it do rejuvenation. Make me do rejuvenation this much in this fight. Listen. I'm allowed to pick on- you guys pick on me all the time? I'm allowed to pick on you. I don't want to hear it. I don't have faith in anyone. If I can be so honest, I ain't got faith in anyone. After Waka died, I ain't got faith in anyone. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. No thanks. No thanks, Yami. If that's your real name. Sorry, I just need to fill in more of this arena. It's getting perilous. But Hiroko, yeah. I think Hiroko is actually the child that Izanami died giving birth to, if memory serves. And then she ended up in the underworld, and that's like how, yeah, that whole thing happened. But I can't remember for sure. But Yami, I'm gonna kick your butt. You're so dead. Alright, phase 1's down. 1 second. I need a little sippy. Hey, will you fix the... Okay, cool, it fixed it for me. Thank you! Ah, damn it, I can't do anything about it being on fire right now, huh? I can just jump. And it hits me too, but... Come here. I can slash you, maybe? Oh, hell yeah. 1v1 the shrimp. Yeah, so, anyway, going back to Waka, when I played this game and, like, that whole reveal happened, it was like, he's filled with, like, so much fucking regret about what he did, because he genuinely was, like, trying to help, and then didn't know that, like, that's what was happening, and, like, that had gotten taken advantage of and all this other stuff. Like, it's just so... I don't know, he breaks my heart. I love characters like that who are doing their fucking best. And he seems so menacing, but it's because he knows everything that's going on, and that's always, you know, very, how do I say, that's very intimidating from, like, our point of view, because we don't really know what's going on as the player, but he does, and so it's very intimidating for him to be like, oh, yeah, I know what's going on, and this is what it is, actually. Oh, I guess I could slash, eh? Give me power, please. This is just Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby. It's because I have completed the game, so I have, like, all the powers. This is so awesome. This is probably the best part. Hold on. Are you guys ready? Nagi comes in and splits open the ball. it's so cool thinking out, especially if this is supposed to be Hiroko, thinking about like the father coming in to right the wrongs of the son and to take responsibility. Very fascinating. Anyway, going back to Waka, it's so... The reason he's so gung-ho is because he's trying to, like, fix his mistakes. You know what I mean? And so he's so, like, obsessed with rectifying everything. He comes across as very intimidating and mean to, like, Isun, for example. Oh, excuse you? Excuse you? Excuse you? Come out. Let's go gambling. Y'all gonna just let yourself have typos. You guys are so funny. What power did I just get back? I was too busy looking at the typo, and then I was gonna giggle, and then you removed it. Just let it happen. I don't know what I got back. Oh, I think I got Galestorm back. Let me try. Okay, good. Cool, and now I have fire. Alright. Whoop! No, no, no. Come here. Fine. Listen. Sometimes you just gotta let yourself fuck up. Sometimes you just gotta let yourself be wrong. Let's see if I can get... Can I get, Nagi to come back out? Oh, okay, he didn't do it. Come on. Let me do something where I can hit you. Ooh, health. Sexy. Give me the health, please. Yum, yum, yum. Can I... Oh. That's not what I was expecting. Hey. Alright. Evil. Evil and cruel. Come here. No. Game. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna throw one of these on really fast. What if I peed on Yami? Wouldn't that be funny? I'll do it later. There will be ample opportunity to pee on Yami later. This is not the phase to be peeing on Yami. Let's do one of these. Oh god. That one's coming right for me. I'm on fire, it's fine. It'll go away eventually. Come on. This guy's basically the moon. Nope. The moon is my sister. Yami is darkness. Yeah. Ruler of darkness. That's right, Karma. Very good, Karma. You're learning. Congrats, you're learning the lore of Okami in the final stream. I'm so proud. Let's just do this. Do not. Yeah, shoot the fireballs. Those are easier for me to hit back. For some reason. I don't know why the ice ones are so fast. Ouch. Alright. Enough. Stop. Okay. Oh god, okay. I was too busy looking at the ink pot bullshit. I don't need the inks. I don't need ink. I don't need that right now. Okay. Ooh. Get fricked. Get fricked. Darkness isn't nothing. Nothingness is nothing. Darkness is darkness. You know? Ooh. Alright, whoa, camera. Alright. Did I get him? Oh, yeah. Get fricked. Give me my powers back. Why is... Light Yagami, you just got into Death Note. Don't you know that Light Yagami also spells I'm a gay? Classic. Yeah, I love Death Note. I do think that game, or that series, is so genuinely good. The musical also is apparently good. I can't judge myself. I have yet to foray. I've only seen some clips of the Korean because of Kim Jun-soo, because of course I heard it from him. Darkness is lack of photons, which, okay, science major. Darkness is something. It is a concept. Darkness is the antithesis of light. Get your STEM ass bullshit out of my liberal arts chat. This is obviously a joke. Two of my closest friends are STEM people. Here, you know what? Maybe I'll just blow you up. Consider getting fricked. Really fast. Haha, I got you anyway. Humanity can change the world. There's so much happening. The L novels are also so good. Yeah, Beyond Birthday and all that shit. Love. Beyond Birthday, you will always be famous to me. Oops. Oh, frick. What? Why'd you hurt me for that? I hit both of your stupid poles. Oh, do I just need to hit one? Oh, I guess. Oh, no, you just respond by hitting me, I guess. No. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't working the first few times. Oh, he got pooped out. Alright, Hideko. He's a Gundam? Okay, oh my god, there were so many messages sent at once. Okay. L, CTW, LABB, no. Yeah. Yeah. He's a Gundam knockoff? Oh, Yami? Yeah, a little bit. You're gonna leave your mouth open, I'm gonna roast the fuck out of you, brother. Get pooped on, get dunked on, get shat on. More info on Naomi. Yeah, I really liked Naomi. I like, this is such an unpopular opinion, but I really liked her more than Misa as a female character in the series. Though I think my favorite, just like personally, is Light's sister. I wish we could have gotten more time with her. Anyway, God's dead. Just kidding. Yami's defeated. Hey, get fricked. You suck. Oh!
Not bad, Furball. Well, you know the drill. Let's have one of those famous howls of yours.
He's not here. Yeah. It is the day of darkness, after all.
That furball's always spacing out like that. Amy can't get anything done without my help. Is that doggy crying somewhere, sis? Is that why the sunshine has disappeared?
I haven't seen the doggy for quite a while now. Did my saying there's no such thing as gods cause all this?
Snowy, the hole digging king. I never dreamt that you were a god. You're gonna make Hayabusa a nervous wreck if you don't get that sun shining again soon.
Amaterasu, thanks to you, we can protect our village by ourselves. But you must be strong and triumph over evil. For the canine warriors so dearly wish to see you once more.
That god sure was burning with passion. I don't know what happened, but if that mongrel doesn't come out of hiding, I'll have to send up a really big one to reignite that passion.
Oh, so that wolf was really a god. Perhaps I should have made an offering of my bamboo ware. It may be my fault that the sun has ceased to shine.
Who would have ever thought that rascal was really Shiranui reborn?
My, how that god loved my cherry cakes. Could this darkness be caused by hunger?
Sure. Uh-oh! The boss is praying!
Snowy, did something happen to you? Why has the sun suddenly disappeared?
I don't want to roll over and play dead for evil. No brother of mine would dream of it. Something in your brushwork touches the heart, Isun. You never abandon your life as an artist after all. When one tries to master something, it ends in either success or failure. But it is in the attempt itself where you find the true value. Believe in your own power and walk your own path.
Isun, I see you have finally heeded your calling. Your resolve is plain to see in your drawing. It has the power to move people's hearts and inspire their faith in the gods. Amaterasu, their faith shall be your power.
He did it! My grandson did it! Look at the spirit behind this beautiful brushwork! He truly deserves the title of Celestial Envoy. It's work like this that can show the true glory of the gods and guide people to the right path. There's one thing I'm sure of, Amaterasu. You found a much better companion than I could ever be. Okay, everyone, I know it's kind of hard to see in this darkness, but get a load of my latest work. Isun the Wandering Artist presents his interpretation of the great god Amaterasu. Can you hear me, Emmy? You're not floundering about without me, are you? You gotta pull yourself together. I finally chose my path. I have the resolve to see it through. I've started to roam the land as your missionary. But you gotta take care of things on your end, too. Don't look so sad. Just psych yourself up like we always did. Remember? Oops, I almost forgot. Check these out, everyone! It's the great god Amaterasu descending from the heavens. Pretty good, huh? Amy was smiling down from the sky just a little while ago. Something must have disturbed the furball's concentration, though. That's why the world has gone dark. Without Amy, we can't take a refreshing nap outdoors. Rice won't grow. Plants and flowers will wither. Laundry won't dry. Monsters will roam about like they own the place. In other words, our world will be a total mess. No one wants to live in a world like that. Especially me. So come on, everybody. Let's join together to call upon the great god. Let's show Amy that we truly believe. Put your hands together and pray. Let's make our gratitude obvious. I mean, we shouldn't pray only when we want something. We should consider how the gods must feel once in a while. We should even take on some of their burden. If you pray with all your heart, maybe the sun will cheer up and show itself once again, lighting our world with its heavenly glow. After all, the best thing about the great god Amaterasu is that happy-go-lucky spirit. Right, Amy? Answer if you can hear me, you big furball.
Anyway, this is the best boss music ever.
We've heard this leitmotif over and over in this game. And then for it to come up... Oh, there's a treasure chest? What the fuck? For it to come up here at the end is just, like, so powerful. Oh my god, Himiko! I forgot she showed up. Let me do that again. Himiko, thank you. I'm really proud of myself for getting through that whole Isun scene without crying too. Like, I got choked up a couple times, but I'm really proud of myself for not just fucking losing my shit. Because I really wanted to. That shit makes me cry. It's so sweet. Isun taking what Waka said seriously, even though he fucking hated Waka. Like, he cared so much. Too bad for you, I have the golden ink pot. Get fucked, Yami. Man. We just platinumed this game, by the way. This is the first game I've ever platinumed. With all of our power-ups and shit, we were so OP during this fight. That fight's a lot harder if you don't do everything. God, dude. If he had died, that would suck. Fantastique, Amaterasu. What a long and winding road it's been, eh, ma chérie? But at last, our arch-nemesis Yami, the Dark Lord who brought darkness upon the land of mortals, has been annihilated for all eternity. I must say, I was really surprised by your little bouncing friends. You couldn't have done it without him. Or you. That tickles. Down, heel. You're going to lick me to death. Aww. Well, Amaterasu. Time to embark to even stormier seas. Making the world a better place is never easy. You must return to the celestial plane and set things in order. Only then can you usher in a new age of peace in the mortal world. Our journey is far from over, ma chérie. Now, full speed ahead. First stop, the celestial plane.
Path to the heaven, eh? Kinda sounds like fun. You remember what I said the first time I met you, Amy? There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. So I'm going, Furball, and there's no way you're gonna stop me. I'm gonna pull out all the stops and inspire people's faith in you. You're gonna have more believers than you know what to do with. You'll see. Until then, take care of yourself, you big furball.
Aw. Man, God, this game is so good. I truly just like this is such a fun game. It's such a joy to play. It's even a joy to like do everything. It does look like Emerald Island. It does. I recommended this game. Backing up, hold on. If you remember, like, and if you have been around, you know, like, the reason that I started streaming was just, like, to help with grief and to, like, make connections in ways that would help with that. And, like, originally this was the first game that I streamed back in 2020, but no VODs. It was on Twitch. It was a mess. I didn't even have a capture card. I was streaming straight from my PS4. And like, I recommended this game. The reason it's not the first game I played, I recommended this game to Chris, and he finally started playing it, and he was like, "This game is awesome!" Like, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, it's so good." Like, I know it's not normally the type of game you play, but like, it's so good, right? And then he died before he could finish it. And that's such a shame, because I know he would have loved that ending, and that ending would have probably also meant a lot to him too. Because like, I always appreciate a game that has religious themes, but it comes back to like, and I said this in Grandia too, way back when, it's just like a game that takes into account like the power of humanity, right? And their relation to the god. That's why I love Noragami so much too, right? But like, this game is so wonderful, it's so whimsical, it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it's also so powerful in its message. The characters are wonderful, the art design is the best. It honestly, like, I can't think of a game that has better art style that's like a game. And the fact that we're gonna get a sequel is crazy. The fact that we're gonna get a sequel is crazy. What I really hope that they do in the sequel is that we're on the celestial plane and we're meeting other gods. I would love for that to be the thing. That would just be so fun. I love these shots here of like Oki teaching Lika combat arts. Otohime's son, daughter, child was born. What do you mean, the characters? Be so for real? The characters are so much fun. Like, all the challenges too, the combat's really fun. Honestly, for a game that's not combat focused, it's not a drag to go through and play all the combat challenges. It's hard. Especially if you were playing on the Wii. Like, I broke my Wiimote, but it's such a good game. Like, oh, and they have a kid now, I guess. Oh, we're not quite done though. Hang on. Just a moment. Oh, we never got a stamp because I could never afford it. And that concludes this most secret of tales. Well then, I'd say that's enough storytelling for today. This story contains the hopes and dreams of many fine people. Keep it close to your heart and cherish it. What's that? You want to know why I alone know this tale that no one knows?
You listened to the whole story and never figured it out? You missed the whole point! Jeez, what's wrong with you? I suppose I'll have to tell the whole story all over again. You'd best learn to show my brush the respect it deserves. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's call it a day. If you're eager to hear more, I can tell you the rest of the story some other time. Until then, do your best to live up to the heroes I told you about. It's time to roll this scroll up and give it a title. Okami Amaterasu's Adventure. Come back again, okay?
So, the narrator...
Until next time.
The narrator was Isun the entire time. If you looked at any of the brush paintings, it would always have the character or like the artist tag, like the signature, and it would always be Isun. So if you read Japanese, it gives it away a little bit, but that was such a fun surprise, like the first time I played this game and I didn't know as much Japanese. Yeah, Isun's been the narrator the whole time, which is such a fun little thing. This game, yeah, I can't believe it's gonna get a sequel. And it's so, like I was saying, like, it's so special to me. I've written many undergraduate papers. I've written many academic papers in my life. I used this game as a reference and a focus point for like 3 different undergrad papers. It's such a, like, the first time I went to Japan and we pulled into Osaka on the bus, the music that was playing was the music for that area in the game. Like, it helped me make friends. It's such an important game to me, and like, I'm so excited that we're getting a sequel. It's also very bittersweet because, like, I wasn't able, like, one of the people I wanted to share this news with, I can no longer talk to. You know what I mean? So that's very bittersweet, personally. Now, we're gonna get our stats. And these stats earn me different, what they call karmic transformers. I earned a top rank in everything because I completed the game. Karma, what do you mean the characters? This isn't a character-focused game, but the characters are amazing. Yeah, so karmic transformers basically are like skins that you can put on to make Amaterasu look different ways, which is really fun. We also got the string of beads, which is basically an ultimate weapon. The ultimate weapon is, like, just, you can cheese your way through a New Game Plus, which is what I'm going to load up. I'm going to load that up here in a second. But I do want to take a look at like the museum really fast. So one thing that was already open because I played this game before was this presents from Isun. Yeah, there's realistic Ami. So there's the Demon Gallery, which is like the entire of the scroll, the bestiary, the entire thing like laid out, which is really cool. Any of the videos from like company presentations, they're here. All of the music is here, and then concept art, which is wonderful. Look at Beta Isun. Oh, such a cutie. Waka's in here somewhere. Hang on, let me get to him, because I know he's the one we all want to see. He's like kind of further back. Yeah, here he is. So his concept, you can see where he started out as like skinny naked dude, which is really funny. And then they made him hot. Which is crazy. Rao's concept, she's always kind of had a vibe to her, but she did lean more into her lore in the original design, which is fun. Where she ends up looking like this. Himiko's concept, she didn't also like change that much. There was a lot of nudity in the original concepts, and I think that they realized then, like, oh, you know, kids are probably gonna play this game, like we shouldn't. Oki, he's also kind of looked pretty much the same, except his hair changed. They opted to give him more of a surreal looking hairstyle as opposed to like ethnic hair. Oh no, he's hot! Yeah, true. Kemu looked really different. They made him short and squat, and which is, I think, actually the correct decision, if I'm so real. Yeah, amazing. Here's one of the ending illustrations. Oh my god, I didn't notice Samagle's there too! Family is 2 men and their daughter. 2 gay men and their daughter. Otohime's baby. The Canine Warriors with Isun working as his missionary helpers. Susano, and Kushi and their child, presumably. Yeah, just like the art for this game goes crazy. Here's all of the like scrolls that we've been seeing in the background of the different brush gods. Nuregami icon. Yeah, all the monsters, and I love the music changes, you know, for them. Really cool. There's a manga here of the Spider Queen, I think this is. Yeah. So cool. Environment concepts, also gorge. His house. He has a nice house. Reminds me of Zach Fair's hair. Yeah, a little bit, actually. The high-res bestiary, which is really fun. Anyway, as promised, I will boot up this New Game Plus and just skip through the cutscenes and stuff to show you just how fucking powerful and goated we are now that I have 100%ed the fucking game. Random question, what are your thoughts on Black Sun Wukong? I think it's awesome that a big Chinese company or a big Chinese game has entered the market. I have no opinion on the actual game because I have not played it. But I think it's so cool that that is like a thing in the market now, and like China's soft power is starting to come into like people are starting to notice it. Love to see it. Anyway, here's all these karmic transformers. We can be chunky. A lot of these are based on the Canine Warriors. There's the hyper-realistic Amaterasu, our statue version of us. But what I really want... Inkpot and solar energy become limitless. Attack power times 10. I guess we don't even need this, actually. So watch this. Oh, on which the is based? I don't really have an opinion. I'm not really a Chinese mythos person. I'm obviously very Japanese mythos, so is my major. But like, I did read part of Journey to the West, and I read part of fuck, what was the other big one that I read in my Chinese lit class? I can't remember. Oh, I forgot I don't have double jump anymore. It is so weird getting all my powers nerfed. Yeah, you're gonna fix the bridge. It is nice that this game lets you skip through cutscenes. That's super appreciated. Because they do so much talking at the beginning. So let's grab this brush power again. Yeah. Alright, let's go do... Oops. Yeah. But yeah, this game kind of like takes the cake as far as like mythology adaptations, because I do love the Persona games and how they incorporate a bunch of different types of mythology into the game with the personas themselves. But it ends up not really being a game about mythology, which is fine. That's not what the game is about. It's not what they're trying to do. They're talking about social issues. Totally fine. Totally fine. So I can't really consider it a game about mythology. This is the best game about mythology that I know of. Okami Den, the second Okami game, that is, I guess, technically a sequel. It's just, there's a lot. Okami Den is kind of like a black sheep in the gaming world, period. It's not really a sequel. It's more like a successor, but it also is a sequel. It's like a non-canon sequel, essentially. I don't know. She's kind of a mess. I loved the game. But, like, the mythology in that game was also great, but it also incorporated a lot more about the Moon Tribe, which was mythology of Okami, not mythology, like, so much, generally. Although Moon Tribe mythology also existed in Japanese mythology, blah, blah, blah. Did that count? Oh, why won't they let me? That's funny. Alright. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that this game, so like, but I would be so curious to play Wukong and like, see the vibes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, game. I know where I'm going. This is New Game Plus. But I don't really have an opinion about the mythology itself, because it's not something I'm super attached to or super knowledgeable on. Alright, so watch this. Ready? I can no longer die. I can no longer die, and I'm extremely strong. So if you want to play the game again, and do like a speed run, or if you didn't get some of your trophies, if you just want to play the game again because now you realize like Isun's the narrator and you're like, what the fuck's that about? If you want to see Queen Himiko again and Rao, like, they make it extremely easy to re-experience the game. And we can still pee. If we go in here, all of our fucking techniques, except the story adjacent ones, I believe, are still here. So all the money I spent still matters. I can take a shit in New Game Plus. I've become Death Destroyer of Worlds. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, it's pretty dope. And it makes... Yeah, if you weren't a person who cared for the combat, you just wanted to get through the story again, you can now do that very easily. I actually don't want to save. That's not what I wanted to do. Love when games do that. A lot of New Game Plus, and yeah, they make it so tedious. Yeah, I hate that shit. This game doesn't do that, thankfully. Oh wait, I want to go, how do I fucking... How do I... Hold on. Yeah, let's return to the title. All right. Also I want to see something really fast. I wanted to look at the language options in this game. Oh, I can't. I have to own a different copy to be able to change the language options. Damn. That sucks. Unless... Okay, no. Damn. Finishing the game should be criteria for a New Game Plus. Yeah. Maybe this... Damn, okay. Help? No, okay. They don't just give you a New Game Plus? That sucks. Anyway, I want to show you, like, what this game looked like at first. And then I want you guys to go look at the trailer that just came out, or the teaser that just came out. Like, PS2 era systems could not handle a whole game looking like this. As big as what Okami is now. Yeah. God, the new trailer compared to that, damn, guys, we're so lucky we live in this timeline sometimes. I own the physical soundtrack to this game, and I decided to just read the interviews for once, because they're in Japanese, so I'm like, eh. But I was like, I can read them. I'm just being lazy. So I read one today. Where the guy was like, I have to get this soundtrack right, because there's nothing like it right now. And that he was inspired by a lot of like folk songs and nursery rhymes for his portions of the soundtrack. Really awesome. Anyway. Anyway. Wait, what does display mean? Okay, I read, Masami Ueda. I read his interview. What songs did he do? Oops. Okay, so he did all these. Wow, okay. Oh, yeah, and he did all the, like, dynamic music then. Yeah. Wow. Talented. Oh, but, the other person did the song that always makes me fucking cry. Anyway. No. I would love to listen to Reset. There is a vocal version of Reset. Alas, it's not here, I guess. I guess they couldn't get the rights for it in the newer versions, question mark. That's too bad. Well, while we sit here... yeah, this game's over. I just wanted to say a few little closing words. This year's almost over. It's been a rough one, to be honest. I won't be streaming Slay the Princess. I will reiterate again, since you're kind of new here. The reason I stream is first and foremost the connection to my brother. And the games that connected us. And this was one of them. And even though it took him a while to play it, which I say that with no judgment, I do take forever to play things that people recommend me, obviously. But it was a thing that we shared. And I can remember when I was cosplaying Nuragami, like showing him the pictures and being like, look, and then I was also cosplaying for Grandia too, and I was like, it's like Chris's day, you know? And then COVID started, and then he died. Not because of COVID. And this game too is so very much about making connections and it's about the gods and humans' relationship to the gods and faith and resolve. But it's also very much about like making connections. Because like the people who Amaterasu and Isun met along the way ended up saving Amaterasu and Isun in the end. Particularly like Waka and Kamiki Village. And I think that that's so meaningful in a society right now where we generally, and this is not about religion, but I'm about to say this is just generally, we don't have a lot of faith in things anymore for very good reason. But it's very hard to like keep a sense of belief when everything around you feels like it's crumbling all the time. And I think that this game is such a nice reminder, especially that line that Waka had last stream about resolve. Resolve is what determines the outcome of your life. Like it's what determines the value of your life. Outcome is secondary. That's what it is. And I think that's such an important line to think about. Especially as I get older and like things get harder to do physically and just also harder to deal with in society. And sometimes it do be feeling like the world is collapsing, and then this game is such a comfort. This game is such a comfort. Even though it's got some bittersweetness to it for me now, it's still just like so magical to me. And when Jeff Keighley was introducing the trailer, the teaser trailer, he described this as like a magical of the second game being announced being a magical event in gaming, and like Yeah. Yeah. And not magic in the sense like Kingdom Hearts or Disney magic, you know, magic in the sense that it's like whimsy and wonder and faith and like beauty in a sense that I think we've kind of disconnected with in humanity overall. And I'm really grateful for this game for bringing that. This game has so many wonderful things about it. It's such a shame how few people have played it. Beautiful soundtrack, great characters, just such a fun ride. And again, so meaningful. And I'm glad that this is what I'm closing out my year on with streams besides Ace Attorney. Because it is so... It's not a Christmas game at all. But it does have like the magic that's kind of equivalent to what I feel during the holidays too, so it's very thematically appropriate in that way. And now doubly so knowing that there's going to be a sequel. I can't iterate enough like how important that is for me, because it's like this part of me, this part of my life, this person who was part of my life, he's not here anymore. But this thing that connected us is back. And is being renewed and is being given new life, right? So that's really special to me. Which is what this is about in the end. Tomorrow, more Ace Attorney. Thursday we finish Ace Attorney 4. I take a little break. I'll post in the community about my schedule. It may just be Ace Attorney for January, and then I figure it out in February. But if you're ever wondering, like, oh, will Cat play this, or will Cat do this? Like, no. Just default to no. I'm not a streamer. I'm not a streamer. I don't know how to iterate that another way, but I am streaming games. I am not a streamer. This isn't my job. I don't make any money. I don't want any money. If you're going to insist on giving money, please give it to a charity in my bio, or give it back to your community in some way. I'm doing this for me. And I think in 2025, I think 2025 will shape up to be a better year. And then 2025 also, I do want to focus on like my boundaries and the future of just like me as a person and how I'm changing and growing around in the world and around the world. Yeah. But this game will always be there for me. As cheesy as that sounds, this game will always be there for me in a way. And yeah. Yeah. So as much as I will miss simping over Waka, I can do that in my own time too. I mean, and if that's the case, then yeah. If you feel like we might only have a couple years, if that's the case, then yeah. Again, this isn't permanent. And that was never the intention. I'll definitely play through the entire Ace Attorney series, which will probably take me a couple years, and then after that, I don't know. I don't know what the world's gonna be like. I don't know what I'm gonna be like. But like, there are so many things that I value in this world, and so I have to make decisions about like what those things will be, right? So I don't know. It's impossible to say. I'd love to have like a 5-year plan for you, but my brother getting killed wasn't in my 5-year plan. COVID wasn't in my 5-year plan, I don't know what to say. I think another thing that this game teaches you is that things are transient and that that's okay. That's something I also struggle with. Things are transient and that's really hard. I'm very bad at saying goodbye, but like that is part of life and it is something to treasure. The fact that it is transient is sometimes what makes it so valuable. And yeah, things in life are rarely permanent, but appreciating them in the now is so important. Very hard lesson to learn. But yeah, there are a million things I want to do with my life. And this does eat up a lot of time as much as I enjoy it. And again, I want it to be something that I'm doing not just enjoying it, but like also something that is helping me and making a difference in my life. Will that be the case in 2 years? I don't know. It's impossible to say. And appreciate the time you have now. You should be doing that anyway. Is what Maddie and I are saying, I think. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay, Maddie. I knew. I was in. We were sharing the brain cell. It's good. Okay. I could sit here and listen to this song on repeat for hours. I'm not saying you're not appreciating it. I'm just saying, like, that should be the default, right? Because I'm somebody who definitely is very forward-facing, to a detriment at times, to my own detriment, where I'm thinking ahead, and I'm like, I'm not living. I'm surviving, but I'm not living. Which is not good. And I don't want to continue my life that way. There's a juxtaposition in it, though, because where I think about, like, oh, if I'm thinking about, like, my future and, like, the streaming thing, and is that not just the same thing? I don't know. The answer, I don't know. The answer is tomorrow I'll be streaming Ace Attorney. And I will definitely finish the Ace Attorney series. And if they come out with AA7, I'll eventually stream that, maybe. I don't know. I don't know! I can't make any promises. Okami 2? Probably, but I don't know. Who knows where I'll be? Will I even be in Canada? I don't know, guys. And there's something exciting about that and something terrifying about it. As someone who loves consistency and planning ahead, it's so scary. In the meantime, yeah, taking it day by day. Enjoy it while you can. Go watch Master of Diabolism on Crunchyroll. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Please wear a mask. My friend got COVID. Scary. The Great Ace Attorney as well, and Professor Layton. I own all the games. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here for the finale of this wonderful, absolutely beautiful, underrated game. Go listen to Reset by Ayaka Hirahara. Go listen to the soundtrack on Spotify. Go cheer on the team at Clovers for the second game. Yeah. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.